What's going on, people? It is Irish Gunner HD here, you can call me Irish, and today I thought I'd show you a cool little website that I discovered through Tumblr, and it's called stuner.net, and what it is basically a very rough kind of 3D car modeling builder thing, which you can like adjust the the suspension and the wheel settings and the offsets and the dish amount and body parts and stuff like that. Like, it's really crazy. So I'm gonna go straight into it. Basically, at the minute they only have three car options. You've got the S13, sorry, coupe, so the normal S13, the S13 hatch, which is like a 180 or 240 SX, and the S14 coupe. So I will probably do all three of them since they all have different options basically. And there's no limit, as you'll see. There's no limit to what you can do. Basically, you can basically just do all sorts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with parts, right? So we've picked the model. So then the front and rears, your roof/rears is going to be, you have the option between the coupe, so the hardtop, well, it loads in there, or the S13 convertible, which is pretty crazy. So I'm going to do something weird now. I'm going to make, I made this the other day and I thought it was just kind of cool. But as you can see there now, so for front bars being bumpers, you've got I'll just go through all the options. So you've got the S13 front bumper stock. You have the S13 with no vents either side of the middle one. Like, the options are just really cool. The S13, the 180 SX, or no, sorry, that's, I can't remember the name of that, but it's just Aero, whatever I think it's actually called Aero now. I think, yeah. So you got Vertex then, Supermade, and they're all like they're just really cool. Like S13 Supermade kid, and then finally BN for the coupe. So that's all of them, and then it basically has them all. If it loads in now, I hope it doesn't crash. No, it doesn't. It can kind of tend to freeze up, and shockwave player thing will crash. But that's usually only when you're doing the wheels. But as you can see there, I'm gonna zoom in. It's not optimized yet, so when you see I scroll down my wheel to zoom out there, and it scrolls the actual page. So it's not flawless by any means, but yeah, you can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can look all around. And then you've got all the same options then for the 180 SX. I don't know myself whether it's the 180 or the 240, but I don't think it really matters. They're basically the same thing, except for visually wise. And anyway, yeah, so you've got them all basically the same, and then you can also do the S14 stock bumper. They don't have Navin yet, unfortunately. I'm hoping that by the attention it's getting on Tumblr and the fact that I'm making a video about it, it will gain some traction, and the developers or whoever created it in the first place will do more work on it. And then first of all, I'm going to change the environment because it's very dark in this place. So I'm going to go to Skid Pan. I think this one has nice lighting. Yeah, it's a little bit brighter, so nothing crazy regardless. So I'm going to go with an S13 with a 180 SX front end. And like, that's the cool thing about it. So you can basically just choose what you want, right? So I'm gonna go with probably Vertex front, maybe. What would be in? And it's so easy that this is like the biggest problem with it is just choosing which kind of style you want to go with. So that's I'll go with BN for the front. If I can just close down all of this stuff, we can see the back end then, right? So the rear bars, and you have the same kind of thing. You've got the S13 stock rear bumper. You have Vertex, Supermade, and then BN again. It can take a little bit to load in as well, like for each one. It's not like a Google product or something like that. Like, it seems like it was just made by some guy who knows a bit about 3D modeling and programming and stuff. It's pretty cool though. Very cool. I've spent a lot of time since I found it just messing around, noodling around, and coming up with different builds and stuff. So yeah, that's that. They're the different options. I wish this would go quicker, but unfortunately, it takes a little bit to load in, as I say. But anyway, yeah, we'll go into it then. So the side skirts, I think I'm just gonna go BN all around. But as you can see, you've got Supermade and sorry, that's the wrong one. As you can see, you've got Supermade Style 1, which is just like a generic. I think they might have gotten the 3D models from Forza. I can't be 100% certain though, so I'm not sure. But yeah, so I'm gonna just go with BN all around, as I say. Oh, that's the wrong one again. Yeah, so BN all around, and then you come to bonnets, and then as ever, you've got the S13 coupe bonnet, and you can put them all on regardless. Like, I can put that on now like that, and then just like not put any headlights in and just have it look kind of weirdly cool. But yeah, so then there's the Coupe Vert, obviously one, or Vent, sorry, Coupe Vent 1, Vent 2, and then the hatch stock, which is the one that I'll be using, because obviously we're going with the kind of one view look. But yeah, you have the S14 and the S14A. Normal S14 and Koki, of course. So I'm going to go with the S13 hatch. And then for guards, okay, and this is the cool thing about the S13. There's loads of different options. If you're building the S14, the body kit options are all stuck. You can only go with S14 or S14A parts. Like there's no like aftermarket things. So you have the S13 Coupe stock, obviously. S13 Coupe pumped. So if you notice, like it's a wider one. It's like, I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's like an over fender either way. So then, and then you've got the wide one where it's like an actual wide body. I'm gonna go with the I have to because of the headlights. I have to go with the S13 hatch stock, unfortunately. But yeah, it's just really cool, the amount of options that you can get. Right, so then here you go. You've got all these options. You've got S13 hatch stock, so they're closed. S13 hatch open, or S13 hatch, my personal favorite, half open. It's so cool. But right, so taillights, then you've got stock, which are obviously normal S13 taillights, and my personal choice, Style 2, which are, I cannot remember the life of the manufacturer, but like the good S13 lights. Yeah, so there we are. Here's the base car, as it is. And then for the finishing touch, for the appearance, for the body, the spoiler, they have Style 1, which is the stock S13 wing, and then they have the Rocket Bunny lip, which is like, blah, maze balls. So yeah, that's it. That's the body as far as that goes. Then you have accessories and other parts. So other parts, oh yeah, no, that's not the body at all. My bad. Right, so you have all these different kind of grills and stuff like that, but we won't be using them since we're using this kind of bumper setup. But we've got S13 Coupe front flares. Oh, look at this. So cool. Rear flares. And you have an option. You have to choose if you want rear flares or if you want to pump out. If you go with the pumped or the wide front fender, you can go with the pumped rear fender and just get that wide body kind of. Again, cannot remember for the life of me the name of the manufacturer, but basically the wide rear bumpers. But I'm gonna go with the flares just to go with that gangster look. Alright, so accessories, you've got half cage, which is kind of cool. My personal choice would be the full cage because I just think that looks badass with the convertible, and then the intercooler. And you can have both of these at the same time. So like just because there's only space for one option, you can't actually equip them all at the one time. So like here we go. Here's the base car. Now this is where it gets interesting. So now you pick your wheel. So I'm gonna just go with something that I've tried and true. They say like TE37s, but as you can see, they don't really look like TE37s. They also have apparently have Meisters. There we go. And they don't exactly look like Meisters either. But you get it. It's close enough. So I'm gonna go with these D pattern. I think these look awesome. Or no, wait, is this? Which is the one? Hammer? No. There's one that I really like, Sunrise. Yeah. I don't know. They're all basically the same. So it's the 8-hole steel. Sorry. Oh yeah, I like these actually. Right. So you're probably thinking, right, that fitment's kind of suckish. Why? I don't like this. Why would I do that? Right. So this is probably the best part about this program. So I'm trying to just get it here now. Right. So let's go into suspension and let's slam it to the ground. Now that's obviously through the ground, so that's too much. So I'm looking at the front bumper, trying to get the minimal gap without being silly, and that looks like about it. So that's our ride height, okay? If we're just being completely silly and stupid and we don't care about anything. So that's that. Now wheel size, you can go up to 30 or 30 on this for some reason if you'd want to do that. But I'm gonna go gangster with 16s. Right, so the fitment, as you can see, is not great. I'm going to go down to a 30 tire profile. Oh, it's 25. 30 tire profile, and then just wheel width to about 10. Tire width to about 305, I would say, would be a cool tire width. For being extra. Again, I don't know about like in real life, like real cars, whether this would like be good or not, basically. But here we go, offset. So you've got all the way out, all the way in, and somewhere about just right. So now, so the tire width, and then the dish you can adjust as well. So I'll go with a dish of probably 5 or so. So there's our dish, and then the tire width. Now hold on till I just see this, because it can be hard to see properly. Let's roll the tire. No, wrong one. 30 wheel width. There we go. Right, so wheel width 15. So there you go. There's your roll tires. Now it is a case of pumping it up. So we go with 18s. I was gonna go with 16s, but obviously if you want like to get the best fitment or whatever, 18s. I'm gonna raise up the suspension a little bit, because as you can see here, it's clipping through the back wheel a little bit. So just to get rid of that. Then what's the next thing you do? Okay, right. So yeah, so you get your alignment proper. So I don't obviously want them sticking out this much. And then you can also do them individually. So you click on front here, and I'm going to camber it by about something stupid like 15, because we're going for the looks here. We're not exactly going for effect or for like realism or whatever. So something like this maybe. Pull it back out a little bit, get the tire fitted and whatever. I don't know. I just think it's really, really awesome. And then we go to the rear, we slap on a bit of camber. Sorry about that. Call for breakfast. So just finish up really quickly. So basically, I'm going to put on something a bit more sensible, like 5, and then just pull it back inside, and there you go. It's so badass. Like I can't even explain it. And then it's just a case of where's the colors option? Let's scroll down a bit. So then you have colors, and then like these sliders here. So you pick a color. So I'm gonna pick like say like a dark gray or something like that. And then you can go from anywhere from like matte dark gray, like no reflections at all, to this, just basically the shininess of it. You can go all the way out to chrome. So if that's what you're into, you can have a chrome car, and you can do the same. You can see exterior highlight. There's all different parts. I'm not exactly sure which ones do what, but you can make the wheels, for example, black, and black, and then you can do the same thing with you can make them like a matte black, or we go to matte black and chrome. That looks ridiculous, but you get the picture. Anyway, I'm gonna go with my my purple. Ooh, looking good. Tone this one down a little bit. And there you have it. There you have your little stanced, if I can just get rid of these menus, you have your little stanced kind of, it's just so cool. Like, look at that, the fitment and all. I really like it, and I thought, I hadn't seen too many people that knew about it. So you can, as you can see in the top left, you can take screenshots. You can, where is the miscellaneous? No, you can add a number plate, so like Irish. Sorry, getting called once again. So yeah, so you can rotate the wheels for like the screenshot or whatever. So I don't know, I tend to do it, but also it does kind of tend to ruin the fitment a little bit. But when the wheels are perfectly straight, you can see exactly how well they're fitted and stuff. So yeah, that's basically that. You can take your screenshot and save it or whatever. But yeah, that's it. That's stuner.net, as you can see there up in the top right corner. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new here. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.